Have you seen this? There is an answer to it.
You know, when I started realizing that religion is a scam and that I'm wasting my time trusting the Bible God with my security? It is back in 2014. At this time, the terrorist group Boko Haram was in full force. Everybody in my country was living in terror because we had had suicide bombing attacks in different places in the country. People were afraid to go to public gatherings because no one knew where they were going to attack next. And at this time, we were hearing news in neighboring Nigeria how this terrorist group has gone to churches and exploded churches, and thousands of people died while worshiping God. So the government of my country took measures in order to safeguard the lives of people. Every Sunday morning and Fridays, where Christians and Muslims gathered to worship, they would post security forces, the police and the army, to make sure that they secure the environment. Before you entered the church at this time, the police and the army had to check you. They had these metal detectors. They had to run it through your body to make sure that you were not carrying anything that is an explosive. And they did that on Sundays and on Fridays to make sure that the places where people gathered to worship were really safe and secure. It is at this time when it dawned on me that, wait, I am a Christian and I believe in this God, and I know that nothing is impossible with him. But what is happening here? This God is unable to protect himself and protect his own house. How is it possible that a God who is able to do any and everything and nothing is impossible with him? Terrorists will come and meet people who are praying and worshiping him and bomb the whole place, and people will die, and he does nothing. At this point, I started thinking to myself, I said, wait, something is off right here. But I am still a devout Christian. I don't have the boldness to assume the logical conclusion that if a God can be guarded by the government, then I should not trust this God with my security. I rather trust the government, because even at this time of crisis, the church is still standing not because of the power of God, but because of the power of the government. If you take away the government from the equation, this God is powerless. He cannot protect even his own followers, people who love him, people who are working in his vineyard. He cannot provide them security. Why should I outsource my security to a God who cannot secure his own house? Because if God is all powerful, at least he should be able to safeguard his own house. How can I entrust my personal security, the security of my family, and the security of my household to someone who is unable to secure his own household?
That means you are the one that do not understand the arrangement of this God. Because he says he is the one that placed government in their relative positions to protect you. Look at this. Let every person be in subjection to the government, for there is no government except by God. The existing government stands placed in their relative positions by God. Therefore, whoever opposes the government has taken a stand against the arrangement of God. Those who has taken a stand against it will bring judgment against themselves. For it is God's minister to you for your good. But if you are doing what is bad, be in fear. For it is not without purpose that it bears the sword. It is God's minister and adventures to express wrath against the ones practicing what is bad. So this means God placed governments for our protection. If you fight against government, you are fighting against the arrangement of God. If you decline the protection of government, you are declining the protection of God. This is from Romans 13 1 to 4. I know what you are expecting to see. You are expecting to see God sending thunder to strike down those terrorists, but God does not work that way nowadays. That is the reason why He placed government for our protection. This is how it works. As simple as A, B,